Hi everyone, hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. So as you've been able to see from the title, I am doing an intuitive read. I was guided to do this reading as to what gifts you need to unlock or work on at this time, or what you're currently working on. Okay, as I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Take what serves you, leave what doesn't. I'm going to do the bowl now. So as I was channeling the cards for you, Scorpio, I was picking up this a strong desire for you to speak your truth, like for you to be able to speak freely. Throat chakra, it's expression. I feel like there's something that, you know, it's something that maybe you're constantly working on, but it feels like it's something that you should be working on, to allow you to express yourself more freely. It feels like you have been limiting or maybe stopping yourself from. Okay, Spirit, I'm channeling at the same time because there's a lot of stuff going on at this time, and a lot of things. I've been talking all day. So it's like, it feels like okay, right, okay, Spirit. So there's this need for you to allow yourself to confidently go forth with what it is that you need to talk about. So it feels like it might be that you need to self promote. Maybe it's that you find it hard to see how I'm starting to get stuck around my own words. Like there's something there, like it's just that it feels like you know what you want to say, but then you feel like you don't have the best way of putting it. Like it feels like you don't know how to assert yourself into. It's not assert, it partly, but it's more about the expression of self. Like if say if you, it's almost like you've done somebody a service, but then you don't want to ask them for the money of the treatment. You know, it's like that, but it feels like it's more, maybe this is more about the way that you promote yourself. Maybe this is more about the way you feel that other people will view what you're promoting, or you don't want to be a nag. You know, you don't want to be someone who is constantly needing to ask for something. There's something around that, but it's definitely something that's connected to your gifts. Or maybe it's your, maybe if I'm talking to you and you do work with the public, it's like you don't want to ask for more, but it feels like this is kind of your right to. All right, so I'm just going to see if I get a card come up for you, because I've been channeling a little while for you. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, look, Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups, right? So this is what I'm saying is resonate. It's going to resonate with some of you, maybe all of you. You know, please take it as it does resonate for you. So it's almost like, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's almost like I'm being guided to make this visually clear. Oh, the throat chakra. Wow, my word. Right. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on. Listen, there it is. There's a song there as well. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Don't be afraid of it. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Swords. This is what you're doing to yourself. This is currently the space that you keep putting yourself into. Like you've bound yourself to get to this money. It's almost like, because this is Five of Pentacles. This is the card that I kind of use it as the broke card. Let me do that as well. Okay, it's kind of like, yeah, it's the card that makes you go into a more broke kind of energy. And when I say broke, I mean, you know, it's like you forget that you're an endless flow of an energy. This is on a spiritual level for some of you. I just got 444. You may see that, you may resonate with the numbers 444. I'm getting confirmations coming through here to me. Okay. Come on. Let's do it. Ah, I'd like to know if that resonates. I feel like it does. Right, there we go. There we go. This is what you're putting yourself into. I'm not getting the cups because the cups is the cups. So you're putting yourself into this vibration and this energy. You see, okay, when we don't speak our truth and move ourselves into the actions that are destined for us, or what we've chosen at free will to do as a job, as a career, as you know, what we've chosen, point blank period, whether it's home life, friends, family, work life, business life, contract, whatever, commission, whatever it is, it's like you're keeping yourself bound, and you're keeping yourself bound in a way that all you got to do is take the mask off and get yourself out of this space. Because actually, I mean, you can't really tell. This one's a better representation. See the swords here, they're all heading in the same direction. There is space between them. And I know that this might sound like, but all you've got to do is let them two go first, then them two, then, because they're all going in the same direction. So save you putting yourself into a crisscross trapped type of vibration and feeling. It's about just reorganizing yourself. Maybe this is like one step at a time. So instead of you seeing it as you've got to blast people with promotion material as such, it is just as simple as it's you break it down into small segments. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You break it down into smaller segments. So you say to yourself, okay, I'm not really much of a talker, but there are other ways that I can advertise myself, and I'm going to look at those other ways. Maybe I'm good at drawing, maybe I'm good at writing, maybe I'm good at creating a poster, you know, and I'm going to make that be my voice. I'm going to make that be the instrument that gets me more customers. I'm going to use unusual colors so that I stand out. So that's going to be my way of expressing myself. I mean, we know Scorpio, it resonates with the color of that's red, and red is alert, attention, I'm here. You know what I mean? So you don't have to, it's almost like you're almost having to go back to the basics to allow yourself to move forward in this. This is less strenuous than you're feeling that it is. It's almost as though there's attraction is your gift. A part of your gift is attraction, expression, and then attraction. What it's almost like, it does take a little while to get your head around this as an energy and a vibration. So I'm going to put it to you like this. What is meant for you, who is meant to come into your life, will arrive. However, you have to be open to receive them as yourself authentically. Take whatever steps you need to. Okay, take whatever steps you need to, because it's going to make you feel so much more free. So say, for example, here's another random example that's just coming into my thought process, right? When you put on your favorite song or an album, and there's many a songs, aren't there, really, that you just get up straight away, you don't even think about it, you know, like it's almost like an impulsive spiritual, you know, you get up and you start moving. It's not like you have to wait for somebody to go, right, now's the time, or no, I'll wait until 30 seconds into the song before I get up. No, it just happens. That's where you want to move yourself into, because that's going to move you into this Ace of Cups energy and Ace of Cups vibration. Okay, you're supported by the Most High God. You're supported by whoever it is you believe in. You're supported, and this is, it's obsessive. Okay. So what this is saying to me, right? What this is saying to me is, if you allow this to continue to overflow, I'm going to stick with the cup. If you continue to allow it to overflow, it will become an obsession. It probably already has. Okay, there's that. It probably already has, and it's time for you to break free of those chains. Yeah. I want to break free. Listen, it's time for you to break free. Come out of that and move into the this. The this that says to you, you know what? I'm going to find my strengths. And okay, say if you find your strengths, oh, you're not sure. Okay, let's do it that way. If you're not sure, ask a close friend, or ask a close friend and almost a distant friend or an honest friend to say, what are my strengths? Like, if you was to ask me to advertise for you, what would you suggest I do? How would you see me doing it? and get somebody else's perspective, because you might actually find that somebody else will say to you, well, actually, I find the way that you communicate really clear. And I like the way that you talk about things. Or I like the way that I don't know, you sing that song or something like that. And you then take that to your advantage. And then instead of it being like any old song, take your favorite song, use that as inspiration. In fact, even play it in the background as you're journaling or brainstorming to find that thing, to find those new ways. Believe me, it'll come through, because you're not just because it's meant, but you'll be vibing at a level that is more creative, more joyful, more willing for the information to come out of you. I hope that this is making sense. I hope that this is making sense. I really do. I feel like oh, okay, I'm getting confirmation. It is flowing in the way that, you know, is intended. Okay, because I wouldn't like for you to be in a position that you're stopping yourself from hitting that target because of one little thing that just needs to be tweaked. It's so tiny, Scorpio. I'm like, it's so tiny. I'm like, even I'm like. So I want you to get to that point. I would like you to find it and arrive at it, and bask yourself in it. Okay. Right. Okie dokies. So let's keep on going. Let's keep the cup. Let's keep the emotions full. And the messages from the Most High, let them come through for you. Let's get one of these. Okay, Scorpio, spiritual gifts. So it feels like you just need to work on your throat chakra. Okay, you're clever enough to do this. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah. Clever enough to do this. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instinct. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. What that means is that's connected to the emotions here. Be open to the things that you love, because they come instinctively to you. You know, half of the problem is we seek out other variations of who we are and what's required when it's all inside. We already know. You already know. Look, regeneration. Honestly, I couldn't even make this up if I tried. Regeneration. Go back to basics, Scorpio. Go back to basics. I used the association with your star sign as that's a spiritual association in the color red, as a guide and as an example for you. But that you will have tons in your own little fun bucket. I don't know whose words are those, are not mine. Ha! Somebody's got a fun bucket with different ideas. It's time for you to let those out. Okay, I'm telling you, it's time for you to let those out. Okay, so the lizard and the regeneration card. This is really giving me the vibration that there's something for you to revisit. It's almost like maybe it was partway through when you first started, you were doing this thing that you need to go back to, but upgrade it, update it. It's almost like, I feel like you might even have a poster, or you might have some marketing material, or you might have a marketing folder, you might have a creative box. I don't know what it is exactly, because it's going to be different for all of you. And of course, this is general. However, go back to that and allow that to be your guide, because there's something in there that it's like your golden ticket is in that box. Okay. So this says, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. You can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master. You're listening, a master of regeneration. You may not feel like it, but I'm telling you, it's in you. I'm telling you, it's in you. It wouldn't have come up that way if it wasn't. Okay, Scorpio. You need to ground yourself. Okay, so this is to do with your self-belief. Yeah, this is to do with your confidence. Okay, maybe working on your confidence is going to help you at this time. But to be honest with you, as soon as you start working on your throat chakra, maybe your solar plexus as well. Your throat chakra is blue, your solar plexus is yellow. It may be that it's if you don't own anything of those colors, You can do visualizations. If you work in a space where you want to bring that into the space, I know this might sound like what, wait, what? But try it, okay? Try it. Try putting something on that's blue. It doesn't even have to be something that's like bold and in your face. I mean, you know, a lot of people go as far as like painting a wall or something like that so that it brings it into the environment and the space. But what I'm saying to you is you can also wear something that's blue. You can also, if you don't, it doesn't have to be on the outside. If you've got blue underwear, male and females, okay, just put yourself some blue underwear on. Nobody will know that you're working on your throat chakra. No one will know that you're working on your confidence with regards, you know. And if you want to go, if you want to tap into the Scorpio in you, wear that red underwear. Hey, ain't nobody got anything bad to say about wearing a bit of red underwear. I'm just saying. Sorry about that. I needed some water. And if it's something that, you know, I mean, goodness, there's red lipstick for the females, obviously. And some of the guys. Hey, I don't discriminate. So, you know, there's so many different ways. Look, I'm just putting it out there like that. You're going to take what resonates from this reading. You're going to take what serves you from this reading. You're going to find a way to negate yourself. Some of you do need to ground yourself. Look, meditation will help. Some of you aren't meditating at this time, but it's time for you to move into that vibration. It says, I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. You've got this message within you. It's within you. I also feel like some of you are energy workers. You may be Reiki healers. You may work with your hands. I feel like a lot of you work with your hands. Ah. Ah. Okay. Wow. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna take these. All right. Wow, that's in perfect alignment. Let me just take that other one as well, because that one resonates with this too. Okay, so the messages that have come up here, we've got parents, and then we've got sacral chakra. So solar plexus and sacral chakra are very close together. Now, sacral chakra being here is definitely telling me that there's okay, all right. I'll mention that too. So this is telling me that there's a synergy. So we've got, let's do that. We've got parents, we've got sacral chakra, we've got spirit guides, and we've got visions. This is all connected to your emotions. This is all connected to your throat chakra. It's also connected to your emotions and your intuition. Okay, this is also the balance of that. It's almost like this is what you're regenerating. This is what you're transforming. You're either going through this or you're going to go through this, and this is going to enable how you strengthen. So for you, Scorpio, this really feels like this is something you're working on, as opposed to something to unlock as far as your gifts are concerned, right, in this time. So I feel like the person that I'm speaking to, it's almost like their family values were particularly, I'm not going to say they were limited, and I'm not going to say that they were blocked, but there was definitely some elements of already written for you, maybe already written for you in some respects, like the intention of expectation for you to do things a certain way, to express yourself a certain way. I almost feel like maybe, you know, like when parents tell you to be quiet and be quiet and be quiet and be quiet and be quiet, and then you wake up. Ooh, okay. I'd like to think that you I don't know, why did that come out, Spirit? I'd like to think that you mature, and then that's when you start to refine that kindle between how much you like to express yourself in a larger way than what you were first told to maintain, if that makes sense. Again, I hope this is resonating. So this is taking you back to the sacral chakra, which is asking you to deeply inhale and reconnect with your body, and I'm doing this because your sacral is because your sacral is located in a space that when you're sat down, whether you sit down like this, or you choose to sit on a cushion on the floor, however your most comfortable place to sit and meditate, is comfortable for you. It is time for you to go back into the depth of almost like forgiving yourself for what's happened and allowing yourself to rebirth and come into the now as you. Like, okay, I'm grateful. I'm thankful for my youth. I'm thankful for how I grew up. I'm grateful that I had parents and they loved me and blah, 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 blah. But now I'm an adult and now I'm in charge of how I go forth. And now I'm in charge of how I let my creativity out and my expression out. And I connect to my chakras and I connect to my spiritual self, even as far as your spirit guides are concerned. It's time for you to start harnessing that so that it resonates in a way that you're fully confident, your self-esteem goes up, and you're emotionally putting back into your cup to allow yourself to say, yes, I know now I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do it strongly and confidently, and people are going to resonate with that because this is my true authentic self and this is my truth. Okay, your spirit guides are working with you. They're working with you. They're not going to leave you. This isn't something you're doing alone. Okay, so the sacral card says, I feel comfortable in my own body and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. So it's not about being, that ruthless about it to an extent. But when you take this in the contents, and this is orange, when you take this in the sense of a business, for example, or self-promotion, it means that you're going into a space that is so personal to you, but respectfully, you're doing it on your own terms. So it's almost like a person can't be annoyed with you for you choosing to accelerate and move forward as yourself, because they'll be able to see that you're yourself. Do you know what I mean? Within what you're doing. So the spirit guide card says, I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom that they share with me. It could be that, intuitively you haven't yet done that, but your guides are here to help you. They're here to help you with this vision of success, this vision of you maintaining, moving forward and continuing to flourish as the best version of yourself. Now, what you can't really see clearly is there's the whole self, and then there's a reflection of yourself against the world and with the world. Okay, and this is really strongly, it's pulling me again right back into, I really want you to see this, holding hands. So you're even though it might not feel like you're together and grounded with yourself, you're not alone in this experience. Like, you're being guided, you're being supported. Archangel Michael has popped out as well to just make sure that you know that you can call upon Archangel Michael as and when you need, right? This card is channeling you getting courage and you asking him. It says, I'm grateful for the strength. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. So the card says, I am grateful for the strength and the courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He knows. You know what? I'm not even going to take any more from here, from this point. Do I need to say anything else? Achievement. Scorpio. Scorpios. Achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Whatever it is that you feel that you're destined to do, I'm going to say to you right now to start putting that plan together and start executing whatever it is that you've started working on, because I'm telling you, this is a part of where you're supposed to go and a part of what you're supposed to be doing. It's not an accident. You know this, but it's almost like it's time for you to bring there's a fresh essence that's needed. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit stagnant. Maybe, you got to a point where you just didn't believe that you could, because of what I don't know, what somebody said, what somebody's made you feel along the way. Again, you'll know what the thing is for you. You'll know what the it is for you, but it's time for you to come out of that. 1,000%. Okay. Let's see what joy. What? I'm just like, okay, that's it. That is it. That is it. Know that you are worthy of love. Okay, so we got 3 cards that came out for you. The first one, jump for joy. The frog. Hopefully you can see that. It's a funny angle. The second one, the horse. It says, take up the reins of your life. I mean, you know, take them up. And the last one, which is, this is the one I think I'm going to read from for you, actually. The squirrel. Declutter your mind, store only that which serves you. Honestly, I think that's where you are. I think that's where you are. Let's see what more we can share. Is there anything else, Spirit? I'm going to do this. No, Spirit's quite happy with the way that this is intuitively going. Okay, so it says, be master of your thoughts. Let your mind be your servant. Be mindful of your self-talk. Addressing yourself instead as you would in supporting your best friend. Be constructive, supportive, and loving. Let go of limitation, fear, and negativity. Nourish yourself with wholesome thoughts that feed your confidence and embrace your soul's journey. Honestly, I actually think that that resonates so deeply that I feel like it's going to give you enough activation for you to find direction to move forward. And that's what I'm here for. That's why this is why I do it. You know. So let's have a look. Is there anything else here? Okay, the more we can clear ourselves of old self-limiting thoughts and entrenched perceptions of self, the more we can start to fill ourselves instead with belief systems that feed our soul and nourish our life purpose. Be more like the squirrel and only store what feeds and serves you. Yeah, you know, I think the rest of this is relevant, to be honest. So it says, any limitations about believing in ourselves may have been acquired by our perception of how others see us and have seen us in the past, our parents, our peers at school and at college, and others from earlier periods in our life. If these perceptions were even true, though there certainly aren't any more. This is a new time, a new era, I tell you. Visualize burying the old thoughts deep into Mother Earth where they can be transmuted and healed. Breathe white light down into and through your body, symbolizing washing the old sludgy energies down into the earth and sending this white light to jet wash them until they turn into sparkly clean energy, transforming the old as you fill your body with the light. Scorpios, the old no longer serves you. Okay, it's time to let that go. Let those blockages go now and step into this brand new. This brand new sounds like it's going to be absolutely brilliant for you. I'm not gonna lie. And when I say that, it's renewing yourself so that you're in a space that, you know what, it feels like it's long overdue. It feels like maybe one person said, oh, that's rubbish, and then you just stayed stuck with it. Whatever it may be, however it may have reached you, it's time for it to go. So we're letting that go. We're letting that go, and we're going to start moving in another direction that allows you to creatively have a flair for what you're doing, an enjoyment, passion, fulfill your cup, start putting back into yourself so that yourself, your business, your relationships, the whole thing just starts to come more into fruition and balance. If you need to just venture into some other ways of getting creative ideas and stuff like that, you know, there's other things that you can do. There's all different types of ways, again, that you can move yourself into that frequency, into that thought process that's going to serve you better. So I hope that this has been an enjoyable reading. I hope that this has resonated with you. Please like this video so again that I can get this out to as many Scorpios as possible, that it can resonate with them and help them to uplift themselves and get themselves on track and keep pouring into their cup. And I will see you at the next one. All right, I'm going to close this reading off here. Take care. Bye, Scorpios. Lots of love.